Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Shane Hinton with your 4th of July morning tropical update. We continue to keep a very close eye on Hurricane Beryl, still a major category hurricane at a category 3, sustained winds at 120 miles per hour as of the 7 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. We'll go ahead and take a look at the latest forecast cone from the NHC. It's still expected to move through the Yucatan Peninsula late Thursday night, early Friday morning as at least a category 1 hurricane, going down to our tropical storm status as it moves into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. Those warm waters and conducive conditions for tropical development should allow it to grow back to a category 1 hurricane strength before making landfall in either northern Mexico or South Texas. You can see there's still quite a bit of uncertainty in the forecast cone once it gets toward the southwestern Gulf. Let's zoom in here closer. You can see that the forecast cone does still include parts of the KVUE viewing area at the end of it. Even if we don't have the center of the system move into central Texas, we could see some tropical moisture and some positive benefits from it in regard to rainfall. Now, as we take a look at the spaghetti plot models, they're still fairly scattered, but we do see a cluster that's here in northern Mexico, but also now hovering over South Texas. Really, the trend for the past several days is these have been wavering. The morning updates tend to skew a little bit more towards South Texas, and then the evening updates with Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams have been showing them a little bit closer to northern Mexico. What this means is that we just have to keep a very close eye on it as we go throughout the holiday weekend, because I think we are going to see some increased rip current risks and maybe even some increased swell across the Texas coastline, regardless of if it makes landfall in Mexico or Texas. It's also going to increase our chances for rain. Now, you do see an isolated rain chance for Friday and Saturday, even into Sunday. This is with a different system. It's a stalled frontal boundary that's going to be moving towards central Texas. This rain chance from Monday through Wednesday, that would be the tropical rain chance that we're tracking for you at this time. Now I've increased it to about a 40 to 50% chance. Don't get too focused and kind of like dependent on these singular forecast model runs. You're taking a look at the European and the GFS model. This is just one run. They've changed. They both changed throughout the entire morning and since last night, and they will continue to do so. I like to showcase these to show you trends. GFS model, still very ambitious. It actually has the center of the system moving through South Texas and bringing very heavy amounts of rainfall, close to 8.5 inches in Austin. The European model, a little bit more conservative. It is showing a widespread anywhere from 1 to almost 3.5 inches of rain for many parts of the viewing area. But it is worth noting that yesterday the European model only had about a few tenths of an inch to a half an inch. What we're noticing is that the European is increasing its confidence in some rainfall occurring over the next 7 days. The 6 to 10 day rainfall outlook shows that above average rainfall is expected for a majority of the Lone Star State, especially here in central Texas. With the rain would also come the cool down. That's why the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook also hints towards below average temperatures for a majority of the state as well. So good news on those fronts, but we just have to monitor for the potential of any severe weather if that tropical system were to move any closer to the South Texas area. As we track the rest of the tropics, there's another area. It's a tropical wave just behind it. So here's Beryl. Here's that other area, or at least the cluster of storms. The area shaded in yellow is the area where another tropical disturbance could develop and become maybe a tropical depression or tropical storm. It only has a 20% chance as of now. Some of the forecast models I've been seeing this morning actually showed it following behind Beryl and then maybe bringing in some additional moisture. That could increase our rain chances even if it doesn't become an official tropical system. So taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we're staying dry and toasty for the 4th of July. Isolated showers on Friday, scattered showers and storms possible Saturday, but Monday through Wednesday. Right now, that's the highest potential for any moisture from Beryl. We'll continue to track the tropics for you here in the KVUE Weather Center and provide updates on air and online.